boy! Valentine's Day is approaching, and I thought I would recommend some casual Valentine's Day reads. So none of that crazy intense Wuthering Heights kind of stuff, but if you're in the mood for something nice and romantic, or some stuff with a twist, I figured these books would be really fun to read. By the way, last year I did a Valentine's Day tag, the book heart tag with Jean, which will be linked above and below, and so if you are still looking for a tag to do, feel free to join in. So usually around Valentine's Day I like to watch Bridget Jones's Diary, but one thing that I never really think of is to read the book, which I have right here. I have actually read the book, really enjoyed it, but somehow never thought about reading this on or leading up to Valentine's Day. Something that's really easy and fun to read just to relax, that would be a great one. Then to stay with the theme of films I like to watch around Valentine's Day, Sense and Sensibility. This is one of my personal favorite Austens, which I've read so far. I really just like the two different love stories that are in it and the different ways that people show affection. Also, there's a lovely friendship between the two sisters. It's not a crazy whirlwind romance, but it has all the swooning and oohing and eyeing that I sometimes like to do over a book. And there's also this lovely, lovely vintage edition, which looks like this. I feel like with classics it's hard to figure out if I should explain what it's about. Basically it's about two sisters and their mother, and when their father dies they are left with nothing and they have to move from this big beautiful house to a small cottage in the countryside. It is about how it changes their status in society, but it's also about how different the two sisters are in how they want to find a husband or just how they see life. Lots of fun and intrigue, and because it's Jane Austen, of course, has a happy ending. Then I've got two YA recommendations as well. I love Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. It has some really adorable scenes where one of the characters reads to the other one, which pretty much sounds like heaven to me. This is great for sort of cute budding relationships and everything to do with that. But the main storyline is about Kath, who writes fanfics, who goes to university, struggles with being away from her twin sister. She has to live by herself for the first time, and she also deals with what it's like to sort of do a writing course and do what she loves but not be able to incorporate fanfiction into that. Then as a sort of opposite of this, but not really, there is The Disreputable History by Frankie Leno Banks, E. Lockhart. This has been showing up in videos a lot recently. But this is sort of a girl who goes to a school in New England in the US. It's a boarding school, and she gets a boyfriend. He's really popular and she's so excited, but she's never really had a boyfriend before and she's trying to figure out how to deal with this. I find this really good for sort of younger people as well, sort of introduce them to feminism, and then she discovers that her boyfriend is in a secret society. She's not allowed to be part of it because it is boys only. It has like cute little flirty moments in it, but also lots of ass kicking. And then finally one which I thought might actually make a cute little present, but you can also read this on Valentine's Day if you want. I think actually all these books would make good presents for book lovers. And it is Henry Miller, The World of Sex. This is a tiny little Penguin modern classic, which I think the best way to describe it is the short description on the back. Henry Miller's bold, explicit novels scandalized readers and remade the literature of his day. In this uncompromising literary manifesto, he argues that sex is at the heart of his writing because it is at the heart of life, a vital force as essential as bread, money, work, and play. Now, I don't know whether you agree with that or not, but I figured that this would be an interesting and fun Valentine's Day read if you're looking for something a little bit more literary. Oh, and then I have a bonus one suggested by Rosianna, which is The Martian, a love story of a man and his potatoes. Alright, I hope you enjoyed these Valentine's Day reads recommendations. Let me know in the comments if you have any great sort of Valentine's Day themed books that you can recommend, and I will talk to you guys later. Doei!
Hello, me cool.